Now, to cap off today's episode, we're going to be reviewing the new film Top Gun Maverick. Captain Pete Mitchell, aka Maverick, is recruited to prepare a new generation of Navy fighter pilots for a dangerous aerial combat mission. The film stars Tom Cruise, Jennifer Connelly, Miles Teller, John Hamm, and more. And now I watched the original film for the first time the night before seeing this one. And of course, it was a fun, cheesy movie, extremely 80s. A little bit overrated, a little bit over the top, but it's fine for what it is. This film blows the original film away. Oh my God. This movie was just spectacular. It was absolutely spectacular. I didn't think I'd enjoy this film as much as I did.
I thoroughly enjoyed, if not loved, this movie. It was thrilling. It was intense. It was heartfelt and emotionally there. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Tom Cruise did a wonderful job. Everyone surrounding him, supporting cast, honestly, they also did a great job. Really awesome, funny moments as well. Miles Teller, absolutely great. Love him. I think he's a solid actor, and I like seeing him in this movie with Tom Cruise. I think they had really solid chemistry together. You get the you know something is up and messed up, and you feel it and you see it. And again, the sound in this movie was amazing. I wish I saw this in Dolby Cinema or IMAX instead of regular theaters, honestly.
Same here.
This movie was just
same here.
Visually spectacular, acting across, like it was a really solid and engaging film. And when I say engaging not just in the visual aspect and acting, but also the story and paying homage and actually having respect to the original Top Gun as well. And
yep. The callbacks to the original film were really great. I love how this film, again, managed to balance the callbacks to the original while finding ways to differentiate itself. If you're a die-hard fan of the original film, you will love this. And the callbacks to the original film, feel essential to the story and characters' journeys, too, which I really appreciated, because a lot of times they throw that stuff in there just for nostalgia bait, just to have people walk away with some kind of warm and fuzzy feeling, but at the same time, it doesn't really serve a purpose to the story. This movie didn't do that. This movie did it exactly the way that you should do that. Now, Darius, have you ever seen the original Top Gun?
Yes, I've seen the original Top Gun.
Okay, all right. So I was the only one that only watched it for the first time very recently, I guess. But how do you feel this film comparison? Or how do you feel this film does in comparison to the...
I mean, I kind of lost my train of thought, but I just... Like I said, I really liked it. I think it paid a good amount of respect to the original. I honestly, personally, I like it more than the original, the first one. But, I just think it did a really good job of not just being a solid sequel, but also tying the knot to potentially this franchise too. And I think they just did it in a really beautiful, eloquent way that I'm just I'm happy I went to see this into a theater. And just really, again, this movie was just engaging across the entire board, especially in the sound department. I like how they were in fighter jets. They actually filmed these jets, which is incredible. Yep. I like that Tom Cruise was really no, I don't want to green screen this. Let's do it for real. I like that a lot. I think they did a really good job, honestly. And I thoroughly enjoyed this movie across, it's hard for me to complain about anything in this film because it was so engaging and so thrilling and just fun and heartfelt in a lot of the ways that it should be impactful, especially in those tender moments. And again, thoroughly I actually teared up I think a few times. So I was because it was just so good. It was just really, really good.
This movie made me appreciate the original more because there's just it's weird, there are certain character journeys now that feel complete in comparison to things that happened in the original. And one of the things that I really did appreciate about this film, just from an execution point of view, from a story point of view, it's definitely more polished than the original, but it's also it's bolder too. And again, it takes on certain challenges. It finds ways to really just enhance itself enhance the overall Top Gun story, which again, that's the reason why you should make a sequel, to enhance the overarching story of whatever franchise, you're putting out there. I felt like the drama and conflict in this one was more believable. It was, like, to use your words, engaging without being over top, again, in comparison to the original. The film moves very fast. It's very energetic. The action sequences, my God, especially the final action sequence at the end. Or actually, no, this is one of the final action sequences at the end. Like, when they first start that final mission, oh my God, that scene is amazing. That entire sequence is just absolutely spectacular. The editing in this film, too, is, I think, one of the reasons why this film works so well, why it moves so quickly, and it's just so thrilling, too. So you have that, you have the sound design, all of which are just absolutely stunning. The aerial cinematography, just wow. Like, this film, like, could go down as a quintessential, if not the quintessential, summer blockbuster flick.
Yeah. I definitely highly recommend everyone to go see it. And if you have the funds, see it in IMAX or Dolby Cinema, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. I think that is the format to watch this movie in. It was just highly recommended. That's all I gotta say. Just go see it.
Yeah, exactly. Same from here. Again, this movie improves on the original in so many ways. It's firing on all cylinders. Exactly what I think a lot of people are looking for in a summer blockbuster flick, and then some. So definitely check this out, and check this out on the biggest screen and the biggest sound system that you possibly can. So for everybody that got a chance to watch Top Gun Maverick, what were your thoughts on it? How do you feel it compares to the original? Do you feel like this film, like, really, made itself necessary after watching it? If you haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, like, are there any pauses or reserves that you have on going to see it? Leave your thoughts wherever it is that you can. And just like that, that's all we have for you today. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get all notifications for more fun, honest, and engaging talks about film, TV, and other motion picture headlines, whether you're on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Now, just a bit of an announcement. So we're not going to have a new episode for a couple of weeks. Both Darius and I have prior commitments going on the next couple of weekends, which is when we record these episodes for all of you. We will return on Monday, June 20th, with our review of Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1, and Lightyear. We'll see you then.